The second inductee for the World Chess Hall of Fame is famous at his time, Grandmaster Mark Taimanov, who was born in 1926 and passed in 2016 at the age of 90. He lived very long and quite fruitful life, being not only a grandmaster but also a pianist. With his first wife, Lyubov Brook, they created the duo, and believe it or not, if you can find some recordings by Phillips and Steinway and a series of great pianists of the 20th century. So therefore, he was a very intelligent man, and he was a commentator on Soviet television during various of significant chess events, including World Championship battles between Karpov and Kasparov, and then Kasparov and Karpov. His chess achievements certainly belong to a high level of chess. In 1952 and 1956, he tied for first for the USSR championship. In 1952, he was defeated on a tiebreak to then world champion Mikhail Botvinnik, and in 1956, on a tiebreak, he won the championship. He also twice participated at the candidates tournament, and he lost miserably to Bobby Fischer, 6-0, and it cost him basically closing doors, going back to the West to play for many years. Well, because Bobby Fischer defeated after him Tigran Petrosian and later Boris Spassky, and took the world championship title, so he was forgiven at some point. And he survived by his kids, and he remarried for, I believe, fourth time at later age, and he had two twins who still live in St. Petersburg, his native town. And I hereby would like to induct Mark Taimanov to World Chess Hall of Fame. More recession.
All right, let's get it out of the way. He, yes, lost to Bobby Fischer 6-0. It doesn't matter that he was twice Soviet champion, or that he played in 23 Soviet championships, or that he represented the gold medal Soviet team in the Olympics, or that he twice qualified as a candidate of the world title. All the average people remember is that 0-6 result. But chess players know better than that. After all, Bobby made a lot of people look bad, including Larsen, Petrosian, and Spassky, and nobody would dare call those guys slouches. The fact is, Mark Taimanov was no slouch. It bears repeating that he defeated not one, not two, not three, not four, not five, but 6 world champions. When you take down those gods of chess like Botvinnik, Smyslov, Tal, Petrosian, Spassky, Karpov, you don't need to prove yourself to anyone. And when you have a famous opening line named after you, then the haters can step to the side. His chess player was more than admirable enough, but when you then consider that he was a child actor and a world-class concert pianist who toured the world playing award-winning records, you simply have to scratch your head and wonder as to what kind of hidden magic resided in his DNA. Taimanov loved life to the very end. When asked by a journalist, "What do you put first in life?" he answered, "Women are my greatest passion. Music and chess only follow next." He had 4 wives, but he said of his last wife, Nadia, that she has something of everything. I won't find a better one. They remained married for over 20 years. Yes, he lost to Fischer. In his own words, "In my candidates match against Fischer in Vancouver in 1971, I went down like a lead balloon. But I'm still happy to have played this match against Fischer, He was a unique phenomenon. Taimanov even wrote a book called How I Became Fischer's Victim. How many chess players would write an entire book reliving the memory of their greatest loss? He was a sportsman to the very end. A chess player, a musician, an author, an actor, a character for the ages. Thank you, Mark Taimanov, for adding your incredibly rich personality to our game.